Welcome to FinWise Now, where real insights create real wealth. Today, the crypto world is on fire. Bitcoin has just exploded past $117,000. Ethereum is knocking on the door of $3,000, and the altcoins? They're going absolutely ballistic. If you've been watching from the sidelines wondering, is this finally alt season? You just landed in exactly the right place. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly why Bitcoin's breakout is a warning shot to every short seller, how XRP, XLM, HBAR, and SUI are leading the charge, why Ethereum might teleport to $4,000 faster than you think, what the rapidly expanding M2 money supply means for your crypto portfolio, and when to hold your position or strike while the iron's hot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because the crypto tsunami has only just begun, and you want to be riding this wave, not watching it from the shore. Let's get right into it. Bitcoin is now trading above $117,000, marking a jaw-dropping new all-time high. Just in the last 24 hours, we've seen an intraday peak at $118,668, and the market is buzzing. What's behind this meteoric rise? Short sellers have just been absolutely obliterated. Hundreds of millions in leveraged shorts have been liquidated as Bitcoin blew past every resistance zone, turning what many thought was a ceiling into a brand new floor. If you're still shorting this market, you're either incredibly brave or, let's be honest, just reckless at this point. The bears are losing ground fast, and the momentum is building. FinWise alert. Don't get caught fighting the trend. The market's message is clear. Betting against Bitcoin right now is a dangerous game. But it's not just Bitcoin making headlines. Let's talk about the altcoin surge. XRP has just posted its strongest weekly candle in months, hitting $0.257. Stellar, or XLM, is up a blistering 27%. Hedera, known as HBAR, is surging 25%. SUI has jumped 16%. And this isn't some meme-coined, hype-driven FOMO. This is real capital chasing real fundamentals. We're seeing major adoption stories, new partnerships, and actual use cases driving these moves. It's starting to feel a lot like 2021. But this time, there's even more institutional firepower under the hood. When you see these kinds of synchronized moves, it's a signal. The crypto market is waking up, and alt season might already be knocking at the door. Now, let's turn to Ethereum. In the last week alone, Ethereum has outperformed even Bitcoin, rising 15% in just 7 days. Today, it's hovering around $2,953, with a recent high of $3,027. But here's the thing. If Ethereum can break through $3,300, we could see a rapid move straight to $4,000. Think about how Bitcoin blasted from $110,000 to $117,000. That's the kind of momentum Ethereum could tap into next. It's all about the domino rally effect. Once one major resistance falls, others tend to tumble in quick succession. Momentum, combined with market psychology, creates what we call teleportation zones in crypto. Those sudden, breathtaking price leaps that leave everyone scrambling to catch up. Ethereum is poised for one of those moments, and if you're not watching closely, you might just miss it. But what's powering these moves behind the scenes? Let's talk about the M2 money supply, the hidden engine of every major crypto boom. In May 2025, the US M2 money supply hit an all-time record, $21.94 trillion. That's a 4.5% increase year over year, the fastest pace in nearly 3 years. In plain English, the Federal Reserve is pumping liquidity into the system at unprecedented speed. Over $900 billion has been added in just the last 12 months. Historically, whenever M2 surges like this, inflationary pressures mount, and investors start looking for assets that can hold their value, like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. In fact, correlation charts suggest that if this trend keeps up, Bitcoin could climb to $150,000 or higher by October or November this year. The next M2 data drop is coming July 22nd, and if history is any guide, every dollar added to the money supply is more fuel for the crypto rocket. Meanwhile, something else is happening that should have every altcoin investor's attention. Bitcoin's dominance is falling. From a recent high near 62%, dominance is now slipping, and that is a classic signal for altcoin rallies. When Bitcoin's share of the total crypto market starts to decline, capital tends to flow into the next tier of assets. Right now, XRP, XLM, SUI, and HBAR are all testing major resistance levels. Once they break out, the real alt season begins. But here's the key: patience is your friend. Don't chase green candles, but be ready. The setup is textbook. As Bitcoin consolidates, the door opens for altcoins to run wild. But it's not just crypto that's running hot. Tech stocks and the S&P 500 are pumping new energy into the market. Nvidia and other AI leaders are driving the S&P to new heights, with the index closing in on 6,960. Wall Street is firmly in risk-on mode, and that sentiment is spilling straight into crypto. This is the same setup we saw in the run-up to the 2021 altcoin boom. But now, with even bigger institutional players, deeper pockets, and more conviction. When Wall Street is hungry for risk, crypto becomes the next great frontier. The flow of capital from stocks to digital assets is accelerating, and the size of the moves we're seeing today could pale in comparison to what's coming. Let's bring it all together with a quick recap and your action plan. First, Bitcoin has smashed through $117,000 and is in full price discovery mode. There's no playbook for what happens next, but the momentum is undeniable. Second, Ethereum is coiling for a breakout, and $4,000 is well within reach, maybe much sooner than anyone expects. Third, altcoins like XRP, HBAR, XLM, and SUI are pushing into major breakout zones, with real adoption and institutional support driving the action. Fourth, the M2 money supply is set to supercharge liquidity across the entire crypto space. And finally, with Bitcoin dominance falling, the stage is set for a true alt season. If you're not paying attention now, you'll look back in 3 months and wonder why you missed it. This is a generational wealth opportunity. The conditions are right, the signals are clear, and the window is wide open. So what are you buying right now? Drop your favorite coins in the comments. Are you stacking more BTC, loading up on ETH, or eyeing the next breakout in XRP, SUI, or HBR? Like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next big market breakdown. This is FinWise Now, where smart money meets bold conviction. Stay sharp, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode. The future is being written right now. Make sure you're a part of it.